Alright guys, welcome back to another one. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. Now this won't count as an actual episode of the series, but I just want to show you guys what me and Metro did before the next actual episode. So here's the base. There's actually two sides. Ignore this right here. Just ignore that all that for now. We'll get to that. Oh. But here we are. Over water in the middle of the sea. Now we aren't like super far out. It's just the winter distance suck, but that's an island. But down that way is some land, there's like a plains or something over there, and then down that way there's a desert. And of course we got these islands here. Now I don't know if it's a good idea for us to put our base here or not, because if one of the jumpers spawn on one of these islands, I feel like they might be able to jump across here. I don't know for sure. It has not happened yet, but they definitely have jumped from an island and landed in the water. They can jump pretty far. Now, this is the other side of the base. It's no doors, no chests, no anything. It's just empty. I don't know what to put in there right now. Probably won't be anything anytime soon. Let's go over here real quick. Then we'll talk about the ore king. Alright, now this is our other side. Right here is our weapon station. Weapons and firearm station. Got all our chests. We'll build these up eventually. But we got an ammo station, a gun station. Got more chests here. Now over here, there's like our smelting and food station. Of course, I have my little ore converters here. I'll talk to you more about that once we actually get that for. Over here, we have a butchery area. Yes, our butchery area. Ignore the phantom. I think we can cut the phantoms up, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let me see. Okay, you can't cut the phantoms up. I'm surprised they drop good food. Oh, they drop bones too. That's good. Head sense. Okay. But yeah, this is our butchery area. You got these here just so the whole place doesn't get flooded with blood. And we got a second floor here. It's pretty empty. Third floor is completely empty. But all these chests are pretty much empty besides well, this one probably is too, but we have our enchanting area. I haven't enchanted anything yet. Unfortunately, I pretty much just set this up and left it there. Of course, we have like modded enchantments in here. I don't know if they're rare or not. Probably are. Parry, Gordon Strike. I don't know. But that's pretty much our entire area there. Oh, no, I don't know. Okay, but let me also show you our little underwater area here. Now this is pretty much used for fighting the drowns. So now they spawn, they gather, and they swim across. It's mainly during the horde nights. They spawn and they swim across over here. Then they all just gather underwater or under the base, depending on where we are. And we can't actually hit through this. I plan on changing this trapdoor to something else that we can actually hit through. But we can shoot through it. Fairly easily. And we'll pretty much just clear the hordes out that way. Makes it a whole lot easier. Now, when I first made this, we were having an issue with getting hit with tridents. So I don't know if just because of these crevices, probably is. But yeah, we got them sand blocks here. Hopefully that blocks it out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. We do have these chests here too. Right now they're empty, but I plan on putting like food and probably ammo in there. Stuff to help us fight. I guess we'll start talking about the cane. Now, I originally wanted to make like a little automated machine for this stuff. Like a little observer, pistons, and the hoppers. Very simple. But to do that, we need to go to the Nether. Now we could have went to the Nether, but I want to save it for next episode. We need a I forgot what it's called. Nether core. I think that's what it's called. For the observer. So I could have still made the machine and just had it use a button or something. But I also have to manually do everything. Probably should have did that, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's the plan. The next episode, we'll grab some nether cores and probably go ahead and make the machine off of that. Let me break all this real quick. We do need copper badly. Now we also have like netherite reeds here. You may or may not. Yeah, you may or may not know. We got netherite without actually going to the nether. But we have a mod in here which pretty much has netherite spawned in the overworld, like deep in the caves. But it's, of course, it's really rare. It doesn't actually give you like netherite scrap or just like a netherite ingots automatically. It actually gives you like a fragment, and with that fragment, I think you need like I don't know how many you need exactly, but you use the netherite fragments to make netherite scrap. And what we did, we made netherite scrap, then we used netherite scrap we got to make a netherite ingot. And with netherite ingot, we made netherite reeds. So netherite is not really a need anymore. Pretty much just forming here like everything else. All that is netherite, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, netherite reed. Alright, let me just grab the ones over here real quick. Then we head back in base. We got gunpowder reeds, copper reeds, iron reeds, gold reeds. Pretty much everything. But emeralds. Probably should make one for emeralds. I don't know. Go back over here real quick. So now with these, the reeds, you can process them using this. But what I usually do is go all the way up here and just throw everything in here. It helps separate stuff. And we don't want to do the scrap because we don't really need it anymore. I forgot to put all the scrap up. Hopefully I got all of it this time. But of course it'll come down to one of these. They'll go in here. Now literally just a single one of these equals one of whatever the reed is. Like a diamond reed will be 1 diamond. Now you can see how OP that is. How really OP that is. You see? We already got 3 stacks of diamond in this one. 3 stacks, almost 4 in this one. Same thing with the iron and everything else in here. Now you might be wondering, why not just go mining? Now, simplest way to say it is that mining is hell. It's quite literally hell with this mining here. It's almost impossible to mine without dying. Now I will show you, but I'm in here by myself and I don't want to die, because that wouldn't be well. But if Metro was here, I would definitely show you what I mean by this. It's quite literally hell in caves now at this point in the series. You go down there, we might actually go down there again once we are fully strapped up and we craft everything we need. So I do want to show you guys what I mean when I say that. But not only that, not only is it pretty much impossible for us to actually go mining without dying, but let me show you something else. Now I'm gonna show you the ammo first. We got 50 BMG here, 110 copper. Now for copper, that might not be as crazy as it may seem, because I don't know. I think you're like what, 5 pieces of iron? No, I almost said iron. For like 5 pieces of copper, per block. I don't know. I don't know the exact amount, but you get a lot of copper per ore block. But now the guns, on the other hand, let's say go to heavy. No, let's go to sniper. Let's say we want to make this. You need 320 iron for this one gun. For this one, you need 300 iron. This one, 64. Let's say we go to machine guns. 135 iron. 150. 152. I mean, 125. I don't know where I got 152 from, but this one, 225. Like, I think you see what I mean now. 110. 50. It's mainly the heavy weapons that's pretty difficult to actually make. 15 diamonds for that. 3 netherite. Now, we could technically try to mine 300 iron. It's not impossible, but that will probably be like almost half the series just mining, trying to get resources we need. Mining netherite, that might be the whole series itself. But yeah, we're pretty much on that. We pretty much just put the little was it the paint in the chest. It'll go down, it'll go to the machine, to one of the machines, and it'll process, then it'll go into the chest. Pretty simple, and this quickly adds up. As you can already see. I think that's pretty much it, actually. I think that's actually it. Oh yeah, and I do got the stuff for where is it? The nether portal. I have obsidian already on me. I just want to put this into its own part just so I didn't have to spend like 20 minutes explaining all this and then going on with the series. Yeah. That's a little good base there. Not too shabby at all. Now, what is this? I don't know what that is. Now, what I do want to make is some gear for us. I don't know if, actually, I'll probably do it right now. Let's see what we are. Let's see what we have in here. Raw integrated testing. I wonder if they give you more hunger points. Anyways, let's go and get that out of there. I want to see what all we have in here. Now, we do still have to survive to day 100. That's still our primary goal. Now, we might actually go a little bit over day 100. I don't know for sure, but we might. But day 100, let's go 1 still. We still got to find that dinosaur. Now, I heard it one time, but I was in a cave, so I didn't even try. I didn't even try to fight it. I just ran up out of there so quickly. Then it was like toward the beginning of the series. But we still got to kill the dinosaur. Once we do that, and make it to day 100, we're pretty much ready to leave this hellish place. But I think now that we're at the point that we're in now, we might be actually able to take on the flood once we actually craft everything that we need, of course. Because we still gotta go to the Nether. Hopefully, there's blaze rod reeds, and like it is. Yep. We have to go to blaze. We have to get pretty much reeds for everything. Yeah. Yep. Pretty simple and easy. And I'll see you guys in the next series. I don't know when I'll post it. It might be probably like a week or two. But all right. I'll see you guys.